Hey, what's up, guys? It's KP. That's when you say your name.
And it's Sammy.
And you are watching NerdDirt.
NerdDirt.
You're watching NerdDirt. It's actually, the logo's right. Hold on, where is it? It's right here, right there. It's right. Yeah, it's right there.
Now,
Yeah.
on my camera, is it on this side?
It's like on just my screen, but yeah, it is technically on that side. So like,
Okay.
it'll be like right there. Yeah, just like that. Yeah. Yep, that's it. That's the NerdDirt logo, if you can see it.
Okay.
So yeah, we're recording a NerdDirt COVID edition. And yeah, we just basically wanted to get together and record a NerdDirt. We're recording it as a podcast, so we're just gonna be talking, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. But yeah, let's start with this. How you doing? How's your quarantine?
I mean, I enjoy it because I love just rolling out of bed and just going straight to work. So it's been good. Yeah, everything seems normal because this is what I usually do at life, school, work, and then school.
Yeah.
Except at home. So
you just do it all at home. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. And because it's NerdDirt, what nerdy stuff have you been doing? Games you've been playing, things you've been watching?
Well, I've been taking games one at a time.
Okay.
And the game that I've been playing, which I think is I would think game of the year, but I think
it's a little too soon to say that at the same time. What else is going to be released right now, actually, until the end of the year? So.
Yeah, well, okay. Game meant for quarantine, which is Animal Crossing. I would say if Last of Us 2 were to come out, which it's not anymore.
Nope, it's not.
Because, they're delaying it.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Animal Crossing takes it right now.
That's cool. When did you start playing?
What?
When did you start playing, and how long have you been playing?
As soon as it came out. As soon as it came out. I was prepared for this. We
weren't prepared for COVID, but we were prepared for Animal Crossing.
Yeah. I was prepared for the game. Because my brother and I used to share a Switch, so this was the time to buy my Switch officially. So I bought my Switch. I didn't buy the limited edition one for Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
But
just the original. Yellow one? It's like a yellow Animal Crossing one, or was it?
It's like a what's it called? Ocean green and like a very pastel blue. It's really pretty, and it has like little Tom Nook character, and Timmy and Tommy are there. But
no idea.
Yeah, I decided I'm not gonna stand that. It's okay.
Just get a regular game.
Yeah,
that's good.
I bought it right away. I was waiting for it. It came out 9 p.m. here in the U.S. Yeah, and ever since then, I've just been playing every day.
Okay, that's good. All right.
Yeah.
I have actually been playing. What have I been playing? I've been playing a lot of League of Legends. Kind of getting back into that game, particularly Teamfight Tactics (TFT). One of the reasons why I'm playing it is now on mobile, so you can actually play the game on mobile.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's so, and I don't like playing mobile games, but when it came out on mobile, I was just like, oh no.
So is it the same? Like how you know,
like the interface is a little bit different, but not that much. Honestly, the graphics.
The same thing applies.
Yeah, like, the same graphics. It's cross-platform, so like I'll be playing with my friends. So like I'll actually be on, and then people playing on PC. I'll be playing with people on PC, and I'm playing on my on my mobile device. I actually got more wins on my mobile device than I have on PC.
Really?
I don't know why.
There's no mechanical.
The only mechanical thing that would like be something is like when you're moving your units, like you have to use your finger. Like with a mouse, you can move them a lot faster with your finger. I've missed so many times. There would be times where like I'd be like, okay, move, and then it'll go to like the home screen. I'm like, no, move the unit. Okay. I was like, I'm putting an item on one of my units, and then like it'll go to like it'll go back to the home screen because I'll hit the home button accidentally because it's around the same area.
I see.
Or I'm moving a unit and I click up and it doesn't touch the unit, so I have to like, okay, so where's the unit? Like, where's the unit box? So once I click in the unit box, dragging the unit, so I have to drag it like maybe clear across the screen to another position, and sometimes it won't register. Like I'll drop it in between positions, but of course on PC it's just a lot easier to do. It's a lot faster. So that would be the only that'd be the only drawback that I'm like, man, I wish that was faster. But it's also a casual game, so like you're given time to move units, but you have a lot of time to move them. So it's not like every second counts in that regard. It's more just like your strategy, your positioning. You can plan that out accordingly, so you don't need to use all the time. You just need enough time. But yeah, that's it. It's a great game. The whole auto chess feel about it is great. I like it. I like how it's League of Legends. Because I get the characters, like I get what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for the most part, like all the things that they're supposed to do, like if they're an ADC, that's true. If they're a tank, like their stats pretty much reflect those things.
Okay.
So like it was easy for me to to pick up. So like if I had a Zaya, okay, well she's ADC, so she's gonna do damage. So if I get an item, I should stack ADC items on her. And then like whereas like if you had like Mordecai, was it Mordekaiser? I'll just say Malphite. Malphite's a tank, so Malphite's a tank, put tank items on him, and so on and so forth, basically. So it's like yeah. So for me, it was just basically it felt like for me it was like playing League of Legends but slowly. So that's why I liked it. That's why I was able to pick it up. But yeah.
Yeah. It's not really like lanes like the original MOBA, right? Because I haven't played it in a really long time.
Yeah.
I haven't even touched Teamfight Tactics, so I have no idea what the game is about.
So like the game itself is more like, it's not lanes, it's position. So like if you have a weaker character, you might not want to put them on the front line. It's kind of like chess. Like you want to put like your stronger characters up front.
That's right, you mentioned chess.
Or positioning certain like certain characters.
So then the ADC would be in the back.
Technically, Technically, ADC would be usually in the back, and then tanks would be in the front, so they soak up the most damage. However, there are other units that can they ruin those plans. Like there's a unit called infiltrators, which is like Shaco, Kaisa.
So like assassins.
Kind of. What they'll do is wherever they are on the field at the beginning of the round, they'll jump to the back of your opponent's field. So basically, where you usually put your ADCs. So then, if you know you're facing a person with infiltrators that'll jump to your back row, then you have to reposition your units for your weaker units not to be in the back row. So it's very much chess. Okay, so if I know my back row is going to get hit, I should move my units. Yeah. But at the same time, it's just like, but my back row is usually there to be protected by bigger units up front. So it's all about chess, and you can see everyone else's board too, so you can see where they position themselves. So it's like, okay, this guy has 3 infiltrators. Yeah. If I'm gonna face him, which you don't, it's all random until you get towards the end, because you have 7 other people you're facing. So you can face any one of the 7, and then you just have to be like, okay, well, I'm just gonna have my back row get hit because it's safer by the numbers. The percentage of me getting the guy that's building infiltrators is gonna be less. So I'm just gonna keep him in the back right now because I'll win more matches that way. Because I don't know if I'm gonna get him, but if he gets to the end, he's just like, okay, so he's first place, I'm second place. I'm gonna move my weaker units to the front because I know the infiltrators are gonna jump, and then I'm gonna put my tanks in the back because I know. So you start to position. It's very chessy. It's very just okay. I have to predict the next move of what they're gonna do, and the more and more I play, the more and more it's just it's not the characters, it's not how strong they are, but it really does depend on the items that you build, what kind of items you give to certain units, and how they complement or not complement that unit, and of course the positioning. And I've seen matches where I've won matches where just I lost the last match with the same guy, nothing's changed. Except I moved my units a certain way, and I won the next match. But nothing like neither of our units changed. Like, but because of positioning, because I put them in the right place, they ended up walking the right place to be able to do more damage and win the fight. So yeah, it's like it's interesting, and but it's slower. It's not like it's not split second. It's not APM. It's not you press the right buttons. It's just like, it's chess.
It's so just thinking, rather.
It's thinking, yeah.
Like strategy, it's more strategy than mechanics involved.
And that's what I like about it. Also, with the friends I play with, like, we're all kind of, like, new to it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, well, we're all in the same level. And, like, unlike League, like, when I started League, like, I don't even know if you remember, but when I started League, I'd never played a game like League. So I had to learn all these new things. Yeah.
All ever played a game like League when we first started.
Yeah, and it's just like, but everyone felt like when I was playing, a lot of people felt like, oh, I've been playing for so blah 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 blah. I literally had friends that would lecture me on how good they were and how they're like, oh, I'm gold, or I'm just like, I'm not talking about you, okay?
I mean, I wasn't. So, but I'll take it. I'll take the hit.
No. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just saying that I did have some friends in the very beginning who would like, I'm just playing, and then they start telling me, it's like, yeah, I'm like top 10 NA, and like this, and like you have to listen to me, and I'm like, we're playing a kids game, right? We're like this is a children's game, right? Like, why are you yelling at me? But yeah, like, I really ended up like really liking League. Like, it's like League to me is like basketball. It's not even like basketball because I don't like basketball, but it's like basketball.
It's like the basketball for some people.
Yeah, it's like basketball for some people. It's just like, I like it. I really do like it. I like the watch. Yeah, it's like, I never want to be Kobe, but I will watch this played, and I'm gonna like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So exactly. League of Legends is like that. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I was like, I'm never gonna be Kobe. I'm never gonna be a LeBron. I like the game and I like playing it, but I'm never gonna be that good. And let's just get all that out the way.
And I like watching other people who are really good play it.
Yeah. Like, the thing that turned me off, and you know this because like we had history with this. The thing that turned me off was like starting to get friends who thought that they could be Kobe, and I was like, okay, look, I mean, look, I'm not saying you can't be Kobe, but I am saying I can't play with you anymore. It's like if you go to a pickup game, and then LeBron just starts walking in, it's like, hey, can I get next? I'm like, you can have the court, dude. Like, I'm going home. Like, I'm not gonna play with you. I mean, like, it'll be great. Some people might actually find it a very privilege to play with you.
I was gonna say,
I'm gonna be on the bench, play with my friend who thinks he's good, and I'll be on the bench. Watching.
Yeah, like, there's some people who would really love to challenge themselves, which is fine.
Yeah.
It's just not for everybody to want to be competitive, and that's fine.
Yeah.
And I think we've all had our experience with trying to be competitive at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Or just, we just enjoyed the feeling when we were playing competitively, just we all had our moments. So.
Yeah, we all had our moments. So, talking about a game that's super competitive, and I guess just talk once again about Animal Crossing. How do you like the game? You played the other Animal Crossings, by the way?
Yeah, I've been playing since the 2001 version.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So what's the big appeal for a person who's never played Animal Crossing? What's the big appeal to Animal Crossing? Why do people love playing with it?
Okay, so that's I mean, it's not a difficult answer, but I would say it's because it's like it's not any other game. And the reason for that is it's a real-time game. So 4 o'clock right here, 4 o'clock in there. Everything is in real time. And it's a game where you can do absolutely nothing to absolutely everything. And I don't know how to... I think... Well, there was an interview, or there was I think when America was trying to bring Animal Crossing here, they were asking the Japanese developers what kind of game this is. I forgot. It's not Life Simulator, but it's just a life game or a social life game. Because that was the closest thing they can describe this. So what makes it interesting? What makes it fun? What's the appeal? is because you can really do anything, and it puts you into this ideal world where it's peaceful, where it's just relaxing, and you have total control over what you want to do within the boundaries of the game.
Within the boundaries
that
of the game,
sounds so like contradicting, but I hope you get what I'm saying. But Animal Crossing is really good with just putting you in just a life. It's like a life simulation, and you just live in a town with people, with neighbors, with different personalities, and you interact with them every day. You gain a better relationship with them. You get to, you pay your mortgage in this game, Queeball.
Oh no.
With no interest, so it's fine.
Oh no. What if you can't pay? Do they foreclose? Do they like take your house away?
No. See, that's what's the fun part of this game.
You have to pay your mortgage, dude.
You can take your time with paying your mortgage. At the same time, it is not an obligation. You know?
Weird,
so
okay.
you have like let's say I want to upgrade my house. I owe $100,000 maybe. They call them bells. That's their currency.
Okay.
I can choose whenever I want to pay for it. There's no interest. The only form of interest that pops up in this game is when you have money in your bank account. So you gain, I think it's 5% interest.
Oh, positive interest.
Yes, positive interest every month. So it's just taking real life and like making it into the most adorable way that you can. So you got cute neighbors. You got affordable mortgage.
Dang.
And you have the creativity to build whatever you want, craft whatever you want. So that is a new aspect in Animal Crossing. That's a new concept in Animal Crossing that wasn't introduced in previous games. So what's the appeal? That's really hard to say for different people, but I would just say is the environment of the game, just the slow nature. It's just slow paced in every way, but there's still so much to do. Small objectives, all of that.
Okay.
I'm really not good at explaining it. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Like, no, it's good. I think you explained it really well in terms of just like life simulator. It reminds me of like other games we used to play, like Minecraft.
Minecraft, Stardew Valley.
Stardew Valley.
It's a little bit of sandbox.
Yeah.
Sandbox game. Yeah. So.
But this sounds like it's more on like the more socioeconomic life simulator.
Yeah.
Where you're building relationships, but you're also building
your house.
Financial peace.
I mean, there's.
It's the what's you call it, the something Ramsey. What's that guy's name with the financial?
Gordon Ramsay?
No, not Gordon Ramsay. It's like something Ramsey. It's like that guy that does the financial peace seminars. But yeah, it's like a Ramsey's. It's like the financial. It's like a financial pease game. You're just like you're trying to live your best life now game. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's exactly like that. It's and like I said, what makes this Animal Crossing different is that they added the new mechanic, which is crafting, because crafting in games is starting to become a really big thing. Minecraft was always like that in the beginning. I don't know what other games, but you see them everywhere.
Yeah,
I can't think of it on the top of my head, but there's
other games like out there like that where like you like everything is in the form of like what you can make next and how you can improve on it.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, there's like there's just another like step to like, you know, just to do everything. So Animal Crossing has that. There's crafting, and you have these things called DIY recipes where you just find them anywhere, from your neighbors, from the bottle in the like a note in a bottle kind of thing. It's like you'll see them everywhere, and it's really fun to discover these things. And the more like crafting recipes you find, the more you're like, hey, you know, maybe I could use this for this part of my town or this part of my town. You know, it's just the idea of crafting being implemented in this game. I think it really changed a lot because people are now able to have more creative flexibility, if that's the way to properly word it. We have a lot more flexibility in changing up the island, changing up your house, changing up just everything. So yeah, it's really creative. So yeah, I really like it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
And people get attached to villagers too.
Oh, I heard about that. Like
Yeah.
people get attached to there's like certain neighbors, certain people they get attached to. I've seen like shirts of like certain villagers out there.
Really?
I don't know. Like I've seen some weird stuff about it. Like people are just like, oh, like so and so, this person, and like other people who are always like either selling stuff or whatever. Or there's like like what you said. Like you actually there was a certain villager that had a weird reminder of a certain significant other you might have.
Oh yeah. No, I actually have it here.
Yeah.
I told you. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
my favorite villager, Kyle the wolf. His birthday is very close to mine, December 6th. He's a Sagittarius. Not that it matters, but he's a Sagittarius. And he's a musician and a drummer and a singer and a guitarist.
Kind of reminds us of someone that we might personally know.
Yes. AKA Gerard.
Hey, if you don't know who Gerard is,
I know.
It's fight music, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, shout outs to them. But anyway, I'm just glad, I guess, to kind of wrap this portion up. Like, I'm just very glad that like there are, like, gaming, amongst other things, amongst other media during this time. I do feel is definitely helping people get through this time.
Yeah.
Gaming in particular, I am glad that some of these games did finally come out. Speaking of which, actually, I guess I'll end with this talk because this talk is really funny. So I did hear a story that happens to do with nerdy stuff, mostly games, that GameStop is actually refusing to close its doors, claiming that it is an essential business.
Whoa, no way.
Yeah, so GameStop is claiming that they're an essential business.
Wow.
And is not necessarily letting their employees go, or basically just trying to keep the doors open. So they have like certain things in terms of like handing games over to gamers who are still buying and selling within GameStops. I think it's only buying now. There was one certain report, I believe it's somewhere in the East Coast, where an internal memo basically said if you don't have gloves to hand over the games, then go ahead and wrap plastic bags from the GameStop and wrap them around your hands to hand them over the games. So I was like, okay, that's interesting. Also,
Wow.
they don't open the doors, but they'll like basically like when you order the game, you go to the GameStop and they'll crack the door open and they'll hand it to you.
Really?
But they're basically still not closed, and a
Wow.
lot of people are getting mad at that because it's like, hey, GameStop, you are kind of non-essential, and GameStop's like, no. And the reason they're staying open, so this is the theory, but it's a pretty like obvious, like it's obviously true, I guess, but I don't want to say it's fully true, so I'll still call it the theory. The theory is that in the first month of COVID, their game revenue in GameStop for the first time in a very long time shot up 2%. So
Really?
like they were actually making a profit for the very first time, and they're like, we don't want to lose this, but everyone was just like, yeah, but there's like a pandemic virus around.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, but 2% though. And then they're like, but the virus. And they're like,
but the virus.
but money though. And they're like, but people will die. And they're
Exactly. Yeah. Which makes it even worse, because now you're not going to get any more customers.
yeah.
By
And then
the end of
but
this.
then like executives at GameStop were just like, but at 2% though. And I was like, dude, come on, man. You're getting people. Like they're almost literally getting people killed. Like not directly, but almost directly. But yeah, it's just like kind of funny how GameStop is just like, yeah, we're not gonna close. Why would we close? We made 2% more income last month, and I'm like, you closed because you're gonna kill people.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
That's really bad.
Thoughts about that?
I understand that business is going down, but they're not the only ones that are going down. So there are a lot of people out there getting sick. I think it's a lot more safe to just buy a digital copy right now.
Ooh.
If people really want that physical copy, I would say it's not worth it.
Hey, that Final Fantasy VII remake though. Need to get that physical.
Yeah. And I mean,
come on,
you
man.
can always get it for delivery.
Just get it later. Use your COVID check to buy the physical one later. Get the
I
digital
mean,
one now. Play the game. Go ahead.
I got my physical copy of Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Through, just they delivered it, so I have it, and
nice.
I mean, they just gave it. They just delivered it, and I think you can still get your physical copy. Just don't come to the store where there's a bunch of people. And I mean, this is a really bad. No, well, okay. You just spray the box or whatever it is. I know some boxes that are like for safe, like you know what came from. Collector's
edition. If the box said "Made in China," don't tell me you wouldn't spray your box.
I'm just saying.
Don't tell me. People don't tell me. If it literally said "Made in China," it says "Made in Wuhan, China." Proudly made. I was like, I'm spraying the box.
Be made in Wuhan,
I'm spraying the box though. I'll be like, I'm spraying that box. Nah.
Well, I mean, my family sprays the mail and any packages, no matter what. We spray it. We leave it out there for at least an hour, and then we take it in. Or not even. We open the any plastic coverings and stuff like that. We make sure to have an outside trash can, but any contents within the package, we just bring it inside. But I would say if you are so desperate to get a physical copy, because I understand people do like the idea of collecting these, then just have that physical copy delivered. Don't go to the store. And then again, I can't speak for it because I don't know the thrill of going and waiting in the store and buying it. I don't know if there's another
that thrill of not knowing or not knowing if you get COVID from this game.
Okay, yes,
this
just
pre-owned copy of Arkham Asylum.
Don't because it's so easy to catch the virus. It's so easy.
I'm not really that excited for Call of Duty. I'm more excited on whether or not I'll get COVID and buying both.
No.
Come on, man. That's not the thrill you should be seeking right now. But all right.
I know. Yeah. I mean, I just stay at home.
Just
stay at home, everyone.
Safer at home.
Safe. It's so easy to catch it, and you never know. You just never know. And spray your boxes. Spray your
boxes.
Leave it out there for an hour. Keep it on lockdown or something so people don't steal your packages.
Yeah.
Don't touch it.
There you go. All right, and I think we'll leave it at that for this edition of the NerdDirt COVID podcast. But once again, my name is KP.
And I'm Sammy.
And you can find me at Queepal Poetry on Instagram. And also on Facebook. Just look for my name. Or just y'all know me. Just call me up. And then you can find Sammy where?
SAMMIE_cinema.
Nice. That's also on the IGs. Links are below as well too. But thanks for watching. NerdDirt. We are back at least for COVID. So NerdDirt. NerdDirt. And then wait. And then here's Dre.
Is that your amiibo?
Huh?
Is that your Animal Crossing?
It's my Animal Crossing. No, this is Dre. See, look, it's Dre. So.
Oh, I thought Dre was the snowman.
No, I'm Dre. No,
I thought Dre was the golem.
I don't have a snowman here. Yeah. No, I'm Dre. There you go. There, it's Dre. Okay.
Thanks for coming and tuning in with us, Dre.
Hey, thanks for coming in and tuning in.
He's totally gonna hate you.
Yeah, whatever. It's whatever, man. I'm not even telling him I'm uploading. I'll just be like, hey, it's on there. What? Whatever. I still have all the codes and everything. Whatever. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Okay.
Bye. Take care.
Bye.
Safe at home.